Hello my dear lovelies, welcome to my channel, new and returning. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive right into the pile selection for their current feelings about you. It's a highly trending topic right now, so I felt the need to just you know what, let's just do it. I wanted to do a pick a card reading, so that's what we're going to do with the selection. And yeah, let's get into it. Pile number 1, 2, and 3. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And yes, I have a slight obsession with miniatures and finding little miniature cute items. I do. Alright guys, if you do want a private reading with me, feel free to check that out. All that information is down below. Let's get into your reading. Pile number 1's welcome my lovely pink ladybugs. And for some reason, I don't know why, I feel like there's some kind of, this isn't a spider web, this is just like a little dusty from my bag that I kept the items in. It's not even a dusty, it's like a strand to something. I don't know, maybe I got caught on the blanket, whatever it is. For some reason I'm getting there's some kind of connection, it's almost like somebody's connecting you to this person. I don't know why I'm getting that as well for this pile, but I'm also getting, it's almost like you found, whenever you see a ladybug with your person, it's transformation and change, but also could be a sign of having a child with them, okay, in the future with a ladybug. All right, it's a very, very beautiful sign, the ladybug. Okay, and some of you guys could be having a girl. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. A lot of pregnancy, a lot of high fertility, a lot of connective energy. And it's not something that this person is super against either. So you could have been with this person for a while, but I'm just naturally channeling in. Let's get to the nitty gritty and let's get to your main message cards. Now, if you do see any message cards that stand out, like my switch deck or my main love or spiritual guidance deck, feel free to just let me know in the seller comments when you purchase a reading or if you purchase a reading in the future. But let's get to your message cards. Alright, getting into the main message cards, let's see what you're getting. The first card that you're getting is, Dearest You, I want a nice drink and a nice dinner with you. I want the next day off and to spend my day with you watching old movies and going out for walks together. I want to relax. I do not want to stress about family, career, money, or even I don't know why I heard over our worries, but even our worries. I just want to kick back and relax with you. You are like paradise to me. Nothing compares to spending the day making love and cookies with you. Let's dance to our favorite music together as we both cook. I need and want this time with you. You make my life and home feel so whole. It's only when I spend time with you alone that I realize how much I've actually missed you and missed this. Love, Yours is also something coming forth. So maybe there's somebody feeling really strongly the urge to spend time with you, see you, to show you good time. This person's love language could be highly focused on quality time. Dearest You, you don't know how many days go by when I realize how long it's been since we have last spoken. I don't know why I'm hearing the days. And if you guys know me, I love this song, okay? I'm thinking about changing my ringtone to it. So, and I've had the same ringtone for years. You're probably like, ringtone? You have a ringtone? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And if I don't want to answer the call, I can dance. Okay, so that's an option for me. All right. So, anyway, The Days by Crystal Nation, I think that's what it's called. It's a DJ. It's got it's blown up. Anyway, Dearest You, you don't know how many days go by when I realize how long it's been since we have last spoken, since I last felt your skin on my hands. Damn. You are always going to be so special to me, my perfectly hidden treasure. I miss everything about you. I miss our talks and of us and of us dreaming of who we wanted to be. The truth is, we didn't really know what we wanted back then. All we really knew is that we both wanted each other in a very deep magnetic way. We are soulmates, you and I, will always be a part of me. I can never run away from. Sometimes I wonder about what has happened in your life. I want to know every detail, yet I cannot. I will fall in love with you again. Do you ever truly stop loving someone? Have you stopped loving me? Love an old love. So this could be a reconnective energy. Maybe you've been in a period of separation with this person and you haven't really been talking the way that you want to, and it's almost like this person craves to just get to know you again and to spend time with you and to just be like, this person could have Tauran in their energy, because usually Taurans like to get to know people like within their household or within their environment or within their kind of like groove. Okay. Now, the next one that you're getting is, Dear Stu, I cannot sleep right since you left. I cannot focus unless I know we are okay. This is why I pushed you away, so this wouldn't happen. Attachment. I crave a message, a call, a random visit, or anything that reassures me that you are here to stay. Yet I haven't heard a word from you. Please tell me what is wrong, my love. I need you. Okay, for some reason I feel like maybe this person, I don't know why I'm getting that. This could be a person that, like, let's just say you reconnected with, like, on the internet. Okay, and they send you a friend request, and the whole time you're just waiting for them to be like, hey, what's up, how are you, how are things going, sorry about the last time we could, or something. And it's almost like they're just leaving you in this kind of blank space, and it's kind of driving you a little bit stir crazy. Or this could be vice versa. This could be something that's happening to them. But take the energy how it resonates. Remember, this is a generalized collective reading. But let's get into the next one. The next one you're getting is a spiritual card. So you're getting Black Obsidian. So there's a lot of people who are sending negative intentions your way within this connection. And it could be creating a lot of blockages. And Black Obsidian severs energetic cords, especially like with people who are trying to, like, let's just say people who are obsessed with you, like your energy, and you no longer want anything to do with them. Like, you not even care. Like, there's not even an ounce of doubt. Like let's just say you're in the court of law and there's not an ounce of doubt. Like, automatically they're like, nope, this person is innocent. Like, that kind of energy. Like, we're like, without a doubt. Like, that kind of vibe. With Black Obsidian, it severs energetic cords, protect your aura, and cleanse yourself of any lingering foreign energy. This is one of my favorites. This stone pairs well with smoky quartz. It does, but if you want to amplify it and have it in constant cleanse mode, you want to charge it or have a charging plate of, like, selenite, okay? Because selenite is a natural transmitter of energy, and it cleanses really naturally. But anyway, ask your, closest spiritual store or crystal store about more insight on that, or you can just reach out to me personally. I can do that for you. But let's get into, I also feel like maybe there's somebody who's severing something with somebody, and they're coming to you for protection. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's interesting. So be cautious with that too. Okay, getting involved with drama that you don't really want to get involved with, because I feel like this person has a lot of fucking drama. Okay, with Black Obsidian just peeping through, and I'm feeling it really strongly. This person could have children already. Okay, it doesn't have to, but this person could. So let's get into your switch cards, which are a little bit more lovey-dovey. You're probably like, well, that was pretty lovey-dovey. Well, they're a little bit more action-oriented lovey-dovey cards. So let's get into the switch deck. All right, transitioning to the switch deck, as I paused it on my side, it said 626. So let's get into that angel number love meaning for you guys. 626, angel number love meaning. In the context of angel numbers and love, seeing 626 suggests a message of balance, new love, and nurturing relationships, which is in correlation with what's going on with the pink full moon. Okay, pink isn't necessarily the color of the moon. It's mainly what kind of flowers that bloom during that season, which are pink wildflowers. Which I wrote a whole, I posted it on there. I didn't write it. I just posted the article on there for other people to read. So it shows you transitions, changes, things of that nature. I also have a pink full moon pick a card reading that I recorded last year that is still very evident till this day. So feel free to check that out. I reposted that on my community page as well if you are watching it during this time frame. Okay. And every time I hear 626, I just think of Stitch, okay? If you're single, it hints at a new love on the horizon, while those in relationships are encouraged to prioritize communication and compromise. That's interesting, talking about Stitch. Angel number 626 indicates that new love might be coming your way, and your angels encourage you to stay open. Some of you guys might be seeing the new Lilo and Stitch with your person. I'm not really that interested in seeing the new one because they fucked it up with casting, okay? But anyway, they're on a roll. Disney's on a roll, okay? Your angels encourage you to stay open to me. I don't feel like any of them look like the actual, I don't feel like it, okay? You just think, like Nani's boyfriend, let's just go on a little tangent, just for a slight second. Nani's boyfriend, don't even look like Nani's boyfriend. I am disappointed. I don't even want to see it, okay? And your angels encourage you to stay open to meeting someone special who will bring joy and fulfillment. So some of you guys are like, damn, like, when is this person going to come in? Like, am I going to meet anybody special, or what's going on? I'm just, kind of entertaining this reading for some of you guys. And you could be actually meeting someone special who's about to bring you joy and fulfillment, but you have to be open to it. So maybe when this person approaches you, you're a little bit closed off, and they're saying just be open to, like, this new love opportunity. I don't know why I'm getting that. For those in relationships, though, the number 626 serves as a reminder to focus on communication, compromise, and balance within your relationships to strengthen the bond and create a harmonious relationship. But the general message is, how can you improve your current circumstances? Emphasizing the importance of nurturing your relationships and staying open to new opportunities. Okay? But let's get right into your switch messages. I'm also going to do a live shuffle of the incoming text deck as well. December energy coming forth that could be significant. Somebody could be born in December, or this person could be contacting you in December, or reaching out to you in December. Maybe something significant happened in December between the both of you guys. And the energy that's in alignment with December is usually Sagittarian. Dearest you, yes, I am spiritual, and it transitions to Capricorn season falling into January. Dearest you, yes, I am spiritual too. I got a very accurate reading on you. She said I was meant for you. Love their secrets. So there could be somebody who ends up being a little bit a part of the spiritual community as well. Maybe they're interested in tarot too, and maybe they've seen it pop up on their For You page or something like that, and they entertained it, and they're like, shit, like that actually connects with my situation, and they took notes of it. Okay, mental notes. Dearest you, I'm going to invite you to a family get together. Love yours is also something coming through. But let's get into the next one you have. Dearest you, I'm afraid of rejection from you. If I apologize, would you still say goodbye? And this goes back into like kind of you being closed, like this closed off energy of this person approaching you, where maybe you're a little bit skeptical. Maybe this person wasn't as open with you when you were open, so you're just like, I don't know why I would be open now. But it's almost like keep your consistent energy flow of open and I was about to say vulnerability-ness, but that's not a fucking word. And your vulnerability, okay? Like open. Dearest you, let's have fun today. I want to take you out and show off. Love them. This person could have Leo in their chart. Okay, doesn't have to be, but they could. This is somebody who takes pride in like people that they date or people that they're with. Okay, they want to like walk the streets with them. They want to match a little bit. They want to my husband got me this, or my like little things like that, or my wife got me this, or my girlfriend got me this, or the person I'm dating got me that, like things like that. And they're not boisterous about it, but they have some pride, and not in I don't feel like a negative way. A lot of people like to think, oh, Leos are so prideful, They're actually like, sometimes it's good to have just a little bit of pride and a little bit of like, where you come from, or like who you're with, or you want somebody who's like proud to call you their wife, or proud to call you their husband, or your girlfriend, or your boyfriend, or whatever. Okay? But I do feel like that's going to be happening soon. Maybe a fun outing with your person, okay? Maybe an invitation to do something fun together as well. Maybe you go out or do something different, okay? Some of you guys might even order takeout as well. I don't know if I'm getting that. Let's have fun. I want takeout. And this could be show off as well. I don't know, I'm getting bedroom energy. For some of you guys, for pile number 1, okay? But let's get into your incoming text cards. For pile number 1, your incoming text cards for how they currently feel about you. Let's see here. Ooh. Can I show you something? Sends unique photo/video as well. So this could be like somebody trying to like, sex you or something like that. But this could also be somebody actually showing you something unique, or actually showing you like a unique photo or video. This could be kind of like the way that they're going to break the ice. Good morning. What are your plans for the day? And it's almost like, I don't know why I keep getting like this person wants to make sure that you realize that they want to be a part of your everyday reality, that they don't just want to be like in and out. I don't know. I'm getting that energy. Maybe they were like that before. I will be there soon. Maybe this person lives at a distance for some of you guys, so where they're going to be like, oh, I'm going to be traveling there soon, or doing something different. This could also be with, I will be there soon. This could be like somebody being last minute, being like, hey, what are your plans for your day? Do you want to hang out? That kind of energy. More from the bottom, you're receiving, are we really over? Is also something coming forth. So again, another ex or somebody from your past wanting to reconcile. I am sorry is also something coming forth. Let's get these and this one. Put those to the side. Oh, what is this? Oh, how did a scandalous one get in here? Huh. Maybe they're going to message you something scandalous, or maybe you're going to find out something. Dear Sue, I'm moving into a new place today with someone who is not you. Scandalously them is also something coming forth. Oh, shit. So for some of you, okay, this could also be the person that you're dealing with who's in third party, or maybe you guys are doing like different things where you're like, listen, you're going to be done with that. You're going to move with me. We're going to be doing different things. Like, this is how it's going to go. Okay. And I really don't want to talk about it that much more anymore. If you're not willing to do this, then we're not going to do anything. Like that kind of energy. Okay, which is fine, but I feel like that could be just a selective message for some of you. This one shouldn't have even been in that deck, so interesting. Let's put that over to the side. And then The next one that you're getting is, I will pick you up, tell me when to come and get you, I don't mind taking you home, is also something coming forth. So again, with I will be there soon energy coming forth, and a lot of more reassurance of somebody being there for you or wanting to do something with you. Now the next one you have is, I want you to live with me, move into nice. So that's exactly what I was talking about. So it could be like your energy or somebody else's energy who's like that, whoever is laying down that kind of like ultimatum. And I feel like it's a just ultimatum. I don't feel like it's unjust, because maybe you've been seeing this person for a while. Maybe you have like a really strong rapport with this person for a while, and you're just like, listen, you're gonna make a decision today, okay? Like that guy for some of you guys, all right? But for some reason I'm just getting that. But let's get into your main life cards, and we'll also do a live shuffle there to give you more clarification. All right, so you guys only got one main life card. You win best costume at the Cosplay Con, but I don't take these literal, guys, because these are life cards from the game life, so I use them for divination purposes. So I have to go into it with tarot to get a little more insight. But it looks like you're going to be winning something, and it could be symbolic towards something. All right, and it could be 3 different things that you could be winning with the 3 kind of like awards right there. But let's get into that. It's reminding me a little bit of the 9 of Pentacles, just a little bit, which is almost like a wish fulfillment card. But let's get into it. This is something you intuitively already know, okay? And something that you intuitively felt that was going to happen or take place with your person is going to be happening. And it's going to be happening pretty fast, okay? You could be dealing with an air sign, doesn't have to be. All right, but this energy screaming kind of Gemini, Cancerian cusp energy, which has been coming up a lot frequently with action-oriented energy in relationships, okay? The next one that you're getting is the Justice card, when all this energy pulls in a lot of Libra, okay? With the Justice card, as well as the Knight of Swords pulls in a lot of Libra energy, even though this is a Libra Scorpio cusp energy, okay? Which this can also be symbolic towards Scorpio energy if in the right placement. With this being a cusp, this could be an amplifier for that, but primarily some people just think of it as a Piscean or Cancerian card. Now, getting, like, aside from that, getting to the nitty-gritty of what this all means is that with the Knight of Swords energy, this person's going to take action and not take no for an answer. Some of you guys, this person's going to give you, like, quick change and turnaround, as well as verbal affirmations of what they're wanting to do. So it's not just, like, somebody showing up at your house with boxes and shit like that. It could just be like, you know what, we're going to move this day, da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Like, there's a strategic plan. Now, with the Justice card coming forth, this is also about balance and restoration coming towards your relationship, which is also a heavy influence for the pink full moon. But let's get into it. Next one that you're getting is the 10 of Cups. And it's funny how I was like, it reminds me of the 9 of Cups, but it's actually the 10 of Cups, which is a lot more fulfilling than the 9 of Cups, because you get to share it with someone. You get to expand on that growth, okay? And this is also somebody who deeply cares for you and loves you and wants to give you reassurance. They want to be there for you, that they want to you know, respond back quickly, all of these things, which is really interesting. This is also somebody who sees you as somebody that he could actually have kids with, or she could actually have kids with, okay, with the kids playing in the background in the water and them in the front here. I love this deck. For those of you guys who are like, what deck is this? It's the Erotic Fantasy Tarot, okay, which is not really erotic, in my opinion. But anyway, because I actually have a real erotic tarot that is very erotic for my 18 plus reads. And if you guys want to check that out, definitely check out my 18 plus reads that are available on my site. Not my site. My bookings are available on my site. My channel, sorry. The next one that you're getting is the Queen of Wands, and it looks like you're manifesting this to yourself pretty rapidly at a very rapid rate. Maybe this is something that you take control over, and you're just like, listen, I want to live with you. I want to do this, or I want to progress to the next level, or I want to, and you become really vocal and action-oriented on the things that you are wanting to do. And this person sees that as like, all right, I got to match that energy as well, okay? So you could very well be dealing with a Libra. But the Queen of Wands energy, because they're very much about, like, if their partner's fulfilling their needs, they want to fulfill their partner's needs as well. It's like a want and a yearning urge. The Libras want balance. They crave balance. It's not that they're like, oh, I'm going to be like a simp for you or whatever. It's like, no, if my girl's doing this for me, okay, I'm going to do this for her in the future. I'm going to do this, or I'm going to balance this out, or I'm going to figure out how to do this, or like things like that, okay, to like where they want to put you first if they genuinely love you. If they don't genuinely love you, then they're just not going to put that much effort. I'm sorry. But with the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarian, okay, This is also really strongly associated with the Aries season that we're in now, okay? So that could also be a time placement of something happening, occurring very fast and very fluid, and communication coming in very quick. So you could also be manifesting this in Aries season as well, and it's coming towards you near Gemini or Cancerian season, that cusp energy, which could be the beginning of June, okay? But that's what I'm getting there for your one main card. But let's go right into your tarot spread. All right, getting into your tarot spread, the first card that you're receiving is the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. But this is also somebody coming forth towards you with really grounded energy, wanting to be a provider, also wanting to be really like assertive on them being a part of your life and being a nurturing element to your life, a supportive element to your life. This doesn't have to mean financial. This could also be somebody who's like a business owner or something of that nature with the King of Pentacles. With the Hermit card energy, or like runs their finances very well, or like head of household energy, the Hermit card energy is also an association with Virgo and cusp Libra energy as well. Okay, but mainly Virgo. All right, which tells you September. But, all right, which is in correlation with the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with the Virgo. All right, but with the Hermit card, this is somebody coming out of their shell finally, and like literally taking their mask off and showing you what they've been thinking about for a really long time, or finally coming out of like hermit mode of not talking to you or in separation or whatever, and finally approaching you. Now, this could have been due to some kind of third-party situation or betrayal, or maybe this person betrayed you in the past and wants to make it better with the Three of Swords in the reversal. The next card that you're getting is the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, and this is where a really genuine offer comes in. This person also feels really like you're healing them as well. With the Three of Swords energy in the reversal, it signifies being healed or healing or restoration within a connection, okay, or even forgiveness. Now, the next one that you're getting is, well, the Ace of Pentacles, okay, but after that, you have the Seven of Cups. So it's almost like this person knows that they want to offer you something major, okay? But their emotions are kind of scrambled a little bit, kind of like, but I also want this too, and I want to do this. Is this person going to restrict me from doing that? And it's almost like little by little, you're reassuring them of like the opposite of their doubts through just gradual conversation, or just like opening up naturally. And they're like, oh, I guess she would be okay with me taking a trip or something with my boys, or I guess she would be okay with me going to the bar at night sometimes and coming back, or like whatever. Like this person's going to find like what you're okay with. All right, and maybe that's what had them jumbled up in the beginning, and maybe at first it was like really hyper focused, like in sexual focus, and now this person actually wants to be there for you. Okay, Capricorn energy shining through. Okay, now underneath the Hermit card, you're receiving the Six of Cups energy in the upright. And the Six of Cups, I believe it's Sun and Cancer, I believe. So Cancerian energy could be significant, which came through a bit in the prior spread with the Life card. So with the Six of Cups, it's also about reconciliation, somebody coming out of hermit mode, but also somebody living in the past for way too long. With the Hermit energy being in the upright, even it's in the reversal, but when it's in the upright, it's almost like somebody is hyper-focused on a past, like, or a past moment that they can't really get away from as well. But this didn't come up in the reversal, came up in the upright, so it looks like it's a continuation. Okay, this person's wanting to reconnect with you. And maybe they took some time out to really, like, maybe forgive you for some things, or maybe forgive themselves for some things, to gain enough courage to approach you. Underneath the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Five of Swords in the reversal. Whatever offer this is, whatever invitation is genuine, it is real. It is authentic, with the Five of Swords energy coming forth. But of course, all of what I mean by real is like in the physical. It's going to come in the physical. It's not just going to be emotional. It's not going to be mental. It's going to come in the physical. And all of my readings are for entertainment purposes only. By no means are guaranteeing medical, legal, professional advice at any time. Just take what resonates, leave the rest out. But for the Five of Swords in the reversal, it very much is authentic. So it's an authentic offer being given to you, okay? This could even be like an authentic message and a breakthrough. And I feel like this person's emotions are really jumbled, but they're going to come to a clear, concise decision that they want to choose you as well. With the Ace of Swords, especially with the Three of Swords in the reversal, it's really evident, especially if you're dealing with a third-party situation. But that is what I am getting for this pile. I hope this gave you some insight and clarity. If you do want a reading with me, feel free to book it on my site. I also live stream every day at 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. I do free readings, but majority of the time I do general collective readings and paid tarot. So Monday and Tuesday, I've been doing like some free reads and things of that nature, but the rest of the week I'll do paid readings and general collective readings, okay? So definitely hit that notification bell and that subscribe button for more content like this. Bye for now. Pile number 2s, welcome. So the emblem that you guys got is actually a piece from a biscuit eraser, but the way that it looks kind of looks like a tire. And for some reason and it's a white tire. For some reason I'm getting like classy, certified, pre-owned for some reason energy. Some of you guys could be getting a car soon, or your person or significant other could be getting that for pile number 2s, okay? But let's get into the main love messages. So this one isn't a love message, but it's more of a spiritual sign. So with clear gustinance, the ability to taste without having indulged in anything. Tasting chocolate when providing a past life reading is a sign of this gift. Let me give you a better example, even though that was literally what is the description on Google when you look up clear gustinance. But it doesn't have to be like, oh, chasing chocolate, because you could be like, oh, maybe I'm just craving chocolate. It could be like you literally have like the taste of their perfume or their cologne like on your tongue lingering, and it's like you feel it and it comes up to you random, like you just had Sprite and then all of a sudden, or you just had water and like all of a sudden you just taste this, like, or maybe you didn't have anything and then all of a sudden you're just driving and you feel like this sensation on your tongue or stuff like that. It only happens to certain people who have that gift, okay? And it's usually people who have like an immense connection to like their ancestry, like spiritual gifts that are a lot stronger. Anyway, experiencing the sensation of having smoked a cigar when communicating with an ancestor who indulged in smoking is another example of this gift. So like I said, so kind of like it has a lot to do with ancestors too, okay, clairgustance. But let's put that over to the side. So that could be kind of like a sign. You could get some kind of intuitive sign that this person's thinking about you or wants to communicate with you or wants to say something to you too, okay? So pile number 2, Dear Stu, I cannot lie, I'm playing with you. I'm a known cheater. I have never truly been faithful, yet as I have gotten older, I also see the complications this has brought me. I've never truly respected love. I always cross boundaries and I enjoy the high of possibly getting caught. In a way, I hope my significant other catches me so that I can finally be free. Is also something coming forth. So maybe you're in a third-party situation, okay, for pile number 2s. Doesn't have to be, but it could be kind of like this person just wishes you would catch them, like in the act, something like that, so they could just be kind of like rid of that responsibility of having to be like loyal, faithful, all of that. And it's like added pressure unnecessarily. Dear Stu, I've been cyber stalking your social media. I can't get enough of seeing your smile. I can't lie. You have turned me on in public before while watching your social media. You are so beautiful and I never want to stop looking at you. Although we have been distant lately, that doesn't mean I don't try to keep up with everything you do. I do get jealous that some of the things you say and do, you have never shown me those sides to you before. I wish you would be as confident in real life like on your social media. Love, yours. Is also something coming forth. Next one you're getting is you are protected spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So before you go, this could also be kind of like whenever you go to an unknown space and you kind of get this weird anxiety, but this happens to some people. It happens to me a lot. So like if I ever get like anxiety or something like that, I'll get like this notation internally, okay? Some people, like for you, it could be like you get this taste in your mouth. It'll be like either a bad taste where you'll know like, okay, I have like a bad taste in my mouth. Like that's where that phrase came. Like, oh, I have a bad taste in my mouth, like that kind of energy, okay? Like, oh, you left a bad taste in my mouth, like that kind of energy, okay? Like before you even pull up, you're like, I don't know, I got this really weird fucking feeling, and really trust that, okay, for some of you guys. But for some reason, this could be like a good thing for some of you, okay? But let's get into the switch deck to get more lovey-dovey, action-oriented energy. First card you're getting is Dear Stu, I've been trying to manifest you, love them. So maybe they've been trying to do little things to get your attention, or maybe you've literally been seeing notations everywhere that were like remind you of this person. Dear Stu, I will answer your phone the next time they call. I will end this once and for all. Love them is also something coming forth as well. So maybe there's a little bit of a third party situation or some drama. Dear Stu, I slept with someone during our separation. I fear you will find out. Love them is also something coming forth. Another one that you're getting is Dear Stu, I told my friends how hot you are. They didn't believe me. That's why they are awkward around you. They know things they are not supposed to. That's why they try not to make eye contact with you. Love them is also something coming forth. Now you're also receiving Dear Stu, I reviewed your post nonstop today. I'm obsessed with you. Love them is also something coming. A lot of social media, cyber stalking kind of energy there. Maybe some beef with certain friends. Dear Stu, the argument we just had has stuck with me. As many times as I review it, I begin to think I was stupid. Love them is also something coming forth. So maybe there's somebody that you had an argument with who realizes that they were a fucking idiot. okay? And maybe that's going to come to the surface for them after they break down the situation and realize that they're a fucking idiot, okay? Now, the next one that you're going to get is, dearest you, I'm booking a trip and I want you to come with me. Love, yours. So maybe your person's going to be going on a journey soon or a trip of some kind and wants to take you with them, okay? And it could, I don't know why I feel like it's going to be a last minute kind of like switch up for some of you guys for pile number 2, okay? But let's get into the life deck cards for you. Okay, so for your life deck cards, we're also going to do a live shuffle for the incoming text to see like any, incoming communication that you could possibly be receiving and stuff like that. And if you see any of the decks within my pick a card reads that you would like to be, encompassed in your personal reads or anything like that, feel free to just add it into the seller notes and just say, hey, Jazz, or you don't even have to say all that. You could just be switch, and I'm Aquarius. You can get straight to the point, okay? So the next one that you have here is chef, all right? I don't know why I'm getting that. Somebody's going to be cooking something in the kitchen. And I feel like it's a metaphor, not like physically. I don't know why I'm getting that. You could be dating a chef too. I don't know. But we're going to see that. We're going to get a little bit more insight with this, with the life tarot pool, okay? Next card that you're receiving is 10K. Also something coming forth towards you, 10 to 50K. So some of you guys could be getting a large investment or some large money to be able to create something different and unique that's tailored to you, hence the chef card. Now the next one that you're getting is the houseboat card as well. So you could be gravitating or floating or transitioning. You could be in a weird next couple of weeks. This could be between you or your person as well. Could be traveling or transitioning. I don't know, I'm getting cruise energy, it doesn't have to be. But let's get into it a little bit more. I'm going to use the descriptive tarot for this one. All right, so let's see. Let's begin with the chef card. Let's see, what is this depicting for you? The thing about chefs is that they work in a team. And also, they're pretty generous too, and they're also getting the Chariot. There's something that you created. With chef energy is really creative energy, and it's almost like there's something you created. With the Six of Pentacles and the Chariot card, it's about possibly, I'm really serious, you manifested something really strongly into your existence. But this could also be moving forward, like in your friends with benefit situation with your person, okay, with Six of Pentacles. Or maybe there's some important information that this person is willing to share to you. I don't know why I'm getting yes, chef. I don't know why I'm getting that. So the next one that you're getting is invest. So let's see what this means for you. This could be possible movement, transition, change. This could also be financial assistance coming your way, possibly from somebody, or maybe some of you guys are going to be moving on from like a friends with benefit situation and actually finding somebody who's going to be providing for you and being there for you, and not like, as I say that, it goes, you've been selected, and it was like capital one. Literally, it just said that. Okay. So with the King of Pentacles energy coming forth, I'm not even kidding, you just heard it, like in the back, like my other phone just went off. Like, anyway, the King of Pentacles, prosperity, security, businessman, reliable, protective. This is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, okay? Potentially that you're going to be connecting with in the future. And this person is really stable financially. They don't have to be within those zodiac signs. It could be a seasonal time frame. So the closest one to now that I'm filming would be Taurus season. So it could be potentially Taurus season. It doesn't have to be, but it could be Capricorn or Virgo season. Okay, but I'm just giving heavy on the Taurus. All right, but let's get into the houseboat. For with the houseboat, you're getting the Emperor card in the upright. Now this is really interesting because it's almost like somebody's kingdom is like afloat. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. What the fuck? This could also be somebody literally living on a boat. Okay, for some of you guys. And, you know, there's people who literally have houseboats, okay? It's, like, really popular up north, too, with, like, in certain states. With the Emperor and the, because they don't have, like, I mean, they get hurricanes, but it's not like Florida. Anyway, you know, the Emperor card and the Hierophant energy in the reversal. Rebellion, inflexibility, domination, cruelty, punishment, which is interesting because that's exactly what this means in reversal. essentially. But in the upright, it's almost like somebody has control over the situation still. This could have been somebody who's married or who was married and then recently got divorced with the Hierophant energy, or this is something that this person is planning to do. And during that time of like a divorce or separation or something of that nature with the Hierophant energy in the reversal, they could be afloat, like trying to figure out like where to live. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Okay, there's also somebody in like really deep sadness over like a breakup as well, and they feel like immense guilt, and usually they're the one in power as well. With the Emperor card, protection, authority, stability, discipline, father figure energy, and then underneath you have rebellion, which is basically like going against like your relationship, or like getting out of a relationship that you have, or getting out of a soul contract, if you want to get even deeper into it with the Hierophant, because it's a very religious card. With the Nine of Swords energy, anxiety, like the Hierophant would essentially be like the Pope, okay? Anxiety, guilt, insomnia, depressed, breaking point is also something coming forth, okay? And maybe somebody like went off on you, okay? And maybe it wasn't really precedented. And maybe it was actually their fault, but they gaslighted you, okay? And it's literally coming out in the Nine of Swords. It's literally like, what the fuck? And right there in that corner, I love using the descriptive tarot, especially because you'll see it right there. There's this person sitting down right in the statue, right underneath the bed too. And like, then there's somebody like yelling at this person. And this person's like taken back by this. And if you look at the back, like you see the energetic frequencies being sent to this person, especially if they're an empath, they're going to pick up on that. Okay. And it's going to be really hurtful to them. All right. Very hurtful, to the point where it's like beyond a misunderstanding. Okay. To like where this person just doesn't even value like what you've went through, what you've been going through, not even trying to like assist you. And if they do, they're making it really pompous and like kind of like, well, you know, like I would have, or I could have, or I should have, or what, but she didn't. You know what I mean? So like that kind of energy. So that could mean, that could be kind of like the reason why you're moving on from the situation, potentially, some of you guys, okay? Well, let's get into your main spread. And this could also be the connection that they're in as well. But let's get into your main spread. The first card that's coming out in the upright position is the High Priestess in the reversal. So intuitively, it's like an intuitive block. So maybe you're just not seeing how this person feels about you at this time, because maybe you just didn't want to tap in. Some of you guys were just like, you know what, fuck it. I don't want to deal with you anymore. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Remember, these piles were, I took a break in between these piles. Like I took a break and they were already created. So anyway, so the next one that you're getting is the King of Cups energy coming forth. And it's like already resonating, so I'm just like, what the fuck? King of Cups energy coming forth in the upright. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. There could be a pretty big apology coming your way, okay, for some of you guys, with the King of Cups energy. All right, it's probably because somebody let you fucking drown, okay? Because look at that in the background. The person is literally drowning. And then you have all the cups like laid out. And then you also have the two of the cups standing behind. But this is an optimistic outlook. So after you feel like, or after this person feels like they lost out on you or everything like that, and they are starting to see your point of view as well. And they're starting to see like why you're upset as well, potentially, okay? And there could be a little bit more optimism coming there. And a very big apology with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups coming forth. This is like apology energy. We're gonna get into the incoming text though. I don't wanna forget about that. The next one that you get is the Eight of Swords energy coming forth. And maybe your mind is going to be really at block because intuitively you're just going to be like, maybe I should just forgive them and things of that nature. But then you have these really deep intuitive thoughts like, damn, like they really treated me like shit. Like they really talked to me like I was nothing. You know, like that kind of energy. Now the next one that you're getting is underneath the High Priestess, you have the Queen of Cups. So it's not that you're not intuitive. You're very intuitive. The Queen of Cups is extraordinarily intuitive. She is intuition. So is the King of Cups internally. And for those of you guys who are sensitive, like, well, what about Virgos? What about, I'm an Aquarius. If I can take the hit, so can you. All right? So let's just face the facts that the water sign is the most intuitive. Okay? So with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups energy coming forth in the upright, you guys are a pair, but there's a bit of a separation. Slight, not huge, but slight. This person immensely, deeply cares for you and loves you and is going to be demonstrating that in a very big way. With the Ace of Cups energy in the upright underneath the King of Cups in the upright as well, which is also stands for healing and rejuvenation, is also something coming in. Now, underneath the Five of Cups energy in the reversal, you have the Four of Wands. So right when you thought maybe that you were broken up with this person or something like that, this person comes back, tries to apologize to you, and tries to make things kind of like better in the situation as well, okay? Underneath the Knight of Cups, you have the Temperance card in the upright, which suggests Sagittarian Aries energy cusp, okay? Some people are like, no, it's not. It's just Sagittarius. Hold on. All right, so like I was saying, if you see here, it says Sagittarius and Aries energy, and where's the origin planet? Jupiter. So blessings. You would have to wait for the blessings to be released, okay? Potentially, okay? A little bit, all right, in association there with that. But it's also about balance, patience, moderation, harmony, and serenity, okay? Which is also a really big thing that's coming forth within the pink full moon as well, okay? But let's get into, for those of you guys who are watching this during this time, all right? So underneath the Eight of Swords energy, you have the Nine of Wands. So you're going to be really guarded towards this person, because even though this person makes it past your boundaries or things like that, and they're relentless with you, it's like, you're like, why? It's almost like, why would you even come back? Or why would you even stay? Or why would you even, like, it's something of like a non-trusting thing that you're feeling. And it's because your intuition is telling you like, okay, it's fine, just trust. But at the same time, you're getting these really negative thoughts based off of the previous reactions, things that they said, maybe other people said, things like that. And it's really getting into your head as well, to like where you're like, I don't know, it's trauma. Look at this bandage is literally on top of this dude's head. And then there's a bandage literally right there too, covering her third eye chakra, which is interesting. Even when somebody wanted to send you an intuitive block, you end up bypassing it anyway. And I keep hearing, why would I come chase you if I know you're going to come running back? That's Tomorrow by, what's it called? Glorilla? Anyway, I love her. Anyway. But let's get into the incoming text to see what else you're getting here, okay? But heavy on like the apologies, maybe coming to terms with things, coming together with somebody, but still feeling really restricted and blocked from like really trusting them fully as well coming forth. But let's pause here and let's get into the incoming text. Okay, so incoming text. Let's see here. So, how's this person currently feeling towards you? What messages are you going to be potentially receiving? I am in love with you is also something coming forth. The next one you're getting is I need some space right now. So maybe this person, so like I was saying, maybe this person comes towards you, probably tries to make things better and stuff like that, and you're just probably like, listen, I need some space right now. Like, I cannot. You know what I mean? Especially with stupidity, it takes a minute to recover from that. I tried calling you. Why haven't you answered? Where are you? Is also something coming forth. So maybe this person's trying to blow you up, call you, okay, do some crazy shit, all right, such as just blow you up. And I feel like this is also going to come in during a time where you end up getting some kind of massive deposit as well, with deposit now available, all right? This person could probably even try to Venmo you to get your attention, okay? Or Cash App you to get your attention, or whatever system you're using for little transfers, okay? Now, the next one you're getting is, I can't sleep. Are you wanting to come over? Is also something coming forth. So maybe there's somebody who's like yearning for your presence or something like that, or maybe like later on the evening or something of that nature, to where you're just like, we could talk. Or like, I don't know why I feel like this is not your energy. I feel like this is your person's energy, okay? Who maybe wants you to come over to their place or like talk about things or like whatever. And listen, if you don't got money for an Uber, or if you don't have a car and they're picking you up, make sure you know how to get back, okay? Especially if you're in like argumentative zone or whatever, because the last thing you want to do is inconvenience a friend or somebody else because you couldn't deal with your drama and your shit, and you got somebody else involved in your shit. You know what I mean? So if that person ends up inviting you, make sure you got money for an Uber. Make sure you got, you know, your car keys, or be like, you know what, I'll meet you there. Oh no, I can pick it. No, I'll meet you the fuck there. Okay? Oh, why are you so aggressive? Because you're a dumbass. Okay? And sometimes when you talk to people who are dumbasses, you got and you know, even having a little bathroom break, usually having like a little bathroom break is like a second of like, you know what, it's not that bad. But then they come at you with some more dumbass shit after your little bathroom break that you didn't even use the bathroom with. You just wanted to fucking get away. and breathe without this nigga being like, well, what? How's this? But if this nigga was paying attention, he would have known. You know what I mean? So now you got to reiterate things you're going through in the process. Anyway, stay away from him, tramp, third party, drama message. So like I said, drama. Okay? Now the next one that you're getting is hey you up is also something coming for. So this person doesn't give a fuck about how this third party like feels about the situation, which is kind of sad, but at the same time it's like, damn. Okay. Hey you up is also something coming forth. Yes, the space is available. Here are the details. So some of you guys are going to be having like a major manifestation day. So maybe things that you have been manifesting for a while are now starting to come in when the energy is being released. And usually if you've been putting in that work, it's going to come in like during that transition. So let's just say if you've been having trouble for like the past 2 to 2.5 weeks, that's the time of like an astrological shift for the moon cycle. Okay, to transition from new moon to full moon or full moon to new moon. So we're about to reach the full moon. So this is about releasing. Okay, and most people think, oh, okay, I'm going to release the pain. I'm going to release the, no, baby, release the funds. The fuck. Okay, so that's also something that's going to be coming forth for you guys as well. All right, but that is what I'm receiving for your pile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do want a private reading with me, please feel free to purchase it or book directly on my site. I'm also going to be live at 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time for a free general collective, as well as paid tarot delivered instantly on live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, peace out. Pile number 3s, welcome, welcome. So let's get into it. So you guys picked the Hershey's. Okay, the Hershey's syrup miniature. For some reason, I feel like this is going to be like crazy little sex that you're going to be having. I don't know why I'm getting that. And this is not an 18 plus reading. This is just basically the current feelings. Now, this could also be like, if we want to do instantly, this could be like this person taking you out for like milkshakes or something like that. But I feel like this is probably going to be wild sex. All right. And I feel like it's going to be pretty enjoyable for some of you guys. And you're probably like, I don't want to hear about that. Okay, well, you can click off or go to a different page, but I'm really feeling that, okay? And let's get into the next one. You have the general love messages and also the switch messages. Next one, though, the first love message that you're getting is, Dear Stu, I'm committed to someone else. Let's just pause there and examine the fuckery. All right, so let's continue. That someone is nothing in comparison, yet I try to honor my word. I promised her things, or him things, that I didn't truly want. I wanted the attention and money that she or he brought me. She found out about you, or he, and they have been trying to compete. All of their attempts are sad and laughable to me, yet for a few months, I believe they have been cheating on me. They are only with them to make me jealous. Yet the whole time I think of you. Instead of me saying she, he, I just translated it, guys. Okay. So the next one that you're getting is maybe this person's in a little bit of remorse too, and it's almost like a dilemma. Like, well, I promised this other person things, and I want to follow through on that, but at the same time, I kind of really want this reality with you. It's like, okay, well, figure it the fuck out. All right. Now you're also getting Asia energy coming forth. All right. This person could be Asian. You guys could talk about this over an Asian meal. Okay. And that's not me being racist. Asian food is fire, and it's one of my favorite meals, okay? So the next one that you're, like, getting is, like, it doesn't matter what it is. Well, not fish. I don't like fish. Anyway, Dear Stu, I know that I hurt you. I know that I played you and mistreated you. I'm so childish for not appreciating every ounce of who you are. I doubted your intentions towards me, and with time, I came to find the opposite. You don't wish to use me, but to heal me. I feel so stupid for not making it official with you. So somebody here feels stupid, okay? Pile number 3. Next one that you're getting is telepathic empath is also something coming forth. They have special connections that allow them to read people's thoughts. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or Scorpio rising, potentially. Okay. Scorpios are big on this gift. Okay. It's like embedded in them. And they don't even know that they're picking up on it. It's not like, oh, you train yourself to be a telepath and you know you're like, no, they'll just pick up on this person's like frequency. It's kind of like when you are literally watching a scorpion, and a scorpion will pick up on the frequencies around them. Okay. And they're really hypersensitive to the frequencies around them. So that's why sometimes like a lot of Scorpios will see spirits, or they will see like the other side, or they will feel the other side as well. Okay. If they're tapped into that. But if they're not, then clap, clap, bravo, because they're fucking amazing. Dear Stu, I have not forgotten you. In reality, everything I do reminds me of you. I'm scared to commit with you. I am nervous about what people will think. Our love story is not clean and tidy. It is rougher than high current and as soothing as the sun on the sand. Somebody might be taking you on a beach trip. I'm afraid to commit, but more afraid of you finding someone who will love you more than I can. I will commit to you once I admit that this love is true. Is also something coming forth. So this person's still playing games. Got it. So let's go into the switch deck. Okay. Dearest you, this separation showed me how I truly feel about you. I will tell you soon. Love them. So maybe this person has come to terms with how they truly feel about you, what they truly want in the relationship, or things of that nature. Dearest you, I am finally going to follow through on what I said I would do. I'm doing this because I want it to work between us soon. Love, yours. So maybe this person said that they were going to get divorced and they never did. Maybe they said they were going to break with this person and they never did. Maybe they said they were going to cut ties with that one, stripper that they keep fucking, and they never did. Okay? Now the next one that you're getting is October. Libra energy coming forth. Okay? Could be significant, or Scorpio, which we talked about. Now the next one you have is, dearest you, I bought something for you. I was at the store and thought of you. Try it on in front of me. Love, yours. Is also something coming forth. Okay? It's very special. Maybe this person's trying to buddy up or just try to do something nice for you. Dearest you, I hope you choose me. Love, them. Is also something coming forth. So maybe you have options. Okay? And that is going to be something coming up for you. Now the next one that you're getting is, dearest you, let's smoke and chill out together. Love, them. Is also something coming forth for pile number 3. Now let's get into the main tarot. I'm sorry, not the main tarot. Let's get into the incoming text. Damn, I'm a little scrambled. Sorry, guys. All right, so let's get into the incoming text. We'll do a live shuffle and let's see. What does this person want to say to you? Let's talk. I want to work things out is something coming forth. The next one that you're getting is message from them while at work. So maybe you're going to be working and this person's going to be blowing you up or like messaging you. And you're just going to be like, listen, like I'm at fucking work. Like I'm trying to make this bag that you didn't care about. Okay? So the next one that you're getting is unsent message. They got nervous. This is their power move, is also something coming forth. So maybe this person ends up sending you like a bunch of messages, and because you didn't respond back in time because, I don't know, you were fucking working, they, unsent the messages or whatever to try to get into your head for some people. Now the next one that you're getting is surprise message from them today, is also something coming forth. So this could be like a message coming in from them pretty soon, if not today. I planned a really nice date. Get dressed. I'm picking you up soon. So maybe this person's going to be like, well, I'm picking you up. We're going to talk about this. We're going to work this out. This is not over. Okay, kind of energy. Now, the next one that you're getting is, do you mind coming in today? Someone called out. Now, this could also be like your work schedule shifting all of a sudden, and maybe this person knew that you were like off work or something like that, or maybe you were like at home or something like that, and like maybe it ended up shifting, like where your day just ended up popping off or shifting or doing something different, okay, as well. And you're probably like, well, what's going to happen? Like, today, da, da, da. But I feel like it could be like the following day after you view this. I don't know, I'm getting that. Hi, someone gave me your info and I want to know more. This could also be like an opportunity coming your way as well. This could also be somebody giving their information, like your information to somebody else, and then them being like, hey, this could even be like a referral, okay? It could be coming in, especially if you're like a commission-based position or sales-oriented position. All right. Congratulations, we would love to offer you the position. Please call us back to discuss further. Thank you. So that's also something coming in. Some of you guys could be getting an offer letter pretty soon. Another one that you're getting is, can we talk tomorrow? I'm busy right now. So like I said, I'm psychic, guys. I am. And I don't know what to do. Anyway, so let's go to the house card. Okay? Because seeing the maze doesn't mean you can change the maze. Do you understand? I mean, sometimes you can. You can run through the fucking maze and be like, well, if I run through here, and you'll get there faster. But not really. Sometimes you get along the way. Anyway, when can I see you is also something coming forth. So maybe you're like, can we talk tomorrow? I'm busy right now. Like, I don't even see you today. Like, no, we're not doing this today. Like, fuck it. I'm like, I'm argued out. I'm tired out. I'm dramaed out. I'm everything out. I'm not doing this. But then somebody's going to be really like pressing, okay, with when can I see you. Now the next one that you're receiving is, you are now approved, is also something coming in. So like I said, this could be a massive manifestation day for you that ends up happening, to where something that you've been working on for possibly like weeks, okay, like I said, and I was talking about earlier about the transition, the phases, and people are like, yeah, give me the nitty gritty. It literally is in connection with what I'm talking about, so you have to follow along, okay? So the next one that you're getting is, how's life been after all this time is also something going forward. So not only are you going to be manifesting new career opportunities coming your way, you're also going to be manifesting some money coming your way this day. And you're also going to be manifesting somebody from your past contacting you and being like, hey, how's life been after all this time? And you're going to be like, what the fuck is this day? I'm telling you, that's literally what it's going to feel like. Now, the next one you're getting is, will you go with me? So this could also be a separate offer from somebody else from your past. And it's going to leave you a little bit of dilemma because you're going to be like, well, I don't know, like, I mean, I did break up with him and technically I am single, but I don't know. Like, you know, your morals, your ethics start like kicking in, even though you're like, yeah, I could dog out, I could be a dog or whatever. And you're just like, nah, maybe I don't want to be a dog. Maybe I want to be like a pristine Egyptian feline. You know, like, I don't know. So let's get into your life message deck. What's at the underneath? I'm in love with you is also coming forth. Pile number 2 also got that one too. All right, but let's get into the house cards. You received only 2 main house cards. So the first one you're getting is cozy cottage energy. And I don't know, I feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time at this person's home. Okay. Now the next one that you're getting is right and hit or direct new play. Y'all bipolar. I don't know, I'm getting that energy for pile number 3. And it's fine. I get it. I feel that on so many different levels. But with this energy, it's almost like you guys can go from literally hating each other to immensely loving each other. And some people would consider that true love, but some people just say that's fuckery, okay? So it's just dependent on what you want, all right? And what works for you, all right? But let's get into cozy cottage and let's get into some clarification. I'm going to use the erotic tarot. I was going to use the descriptive tarot, but I've been switching back and forth. Let's go into the erotic tarot for cozy cottage. Two of Wands. It's almost like maybe you're planning, if you're like planning on moving or transitioning or doing something different, this could also be something that's coming up into fruition where you could end up getting some kind of approval. And maybe you're like, damn, like my offer letter hasn't come in and they told me they got the position and everything like that, but when am I going to fill out things? When am I going to get the ball rolling? I want to have everything set, so like I'm ready to go. Like that kind of energy, okay, for some of you guys. And maybe like they were tying in something else into this package or this offer letter that's added that they didn't necessarily want to tell you about until they received like firm approval or the firm okay, all right? I don't know why. And it could be like house related as well. And it could be a very big shock. And it's something that's going to be like right when you're like at your wit's end, I'm telling you. And maybe for 2 weeks you've been visualizing and manifesting this into existence, or maybe longer than that, but it really intensely the past 2 weeks potentially. With the 10 of Swords energy in the reversal, this is also kind of like a false ending to a situation, okay? And also seeing things from a different perspective and having somebody who's not really wanting to go anywhere, wanting to be like in your life or in your energy, in your world, okay? With the King of Pentacles, it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, really stable, structured energy, okay? Especially within the upright. This could be happening during Taurus season for some of you guys. This could also mean that you're going to eventually be the head of the household as well and rejuvenate your finances. Now, getting into right and direct to hit new play with the different masks, with one mask frowning and one mask smiling. What is that depicting here? Okay, this could also be one partner like super happy and then one partner like fucking miserable and being like, can you just leave me alone? I don't know, I'm getting that energy, okay? Let's get into it and take the energy how it resonates. I'm also getting Careful by Paramore, which is about that, actually, about that dynamic. Now, you're also going to get out of a toxic situation with that main card in the reversal. Now, the next one that you're receiving is the King of Cups in the reversal. So maybe there was somebody who's completely ruthless. So that's polar opposite fucking energy. You might as well put an Aquarius and a Leo in a relationship and say, bye, have fun. You know, the next one that you're having is the Two of Pentacles energy in the upright. This person has immense duality and their emotions hyper fluctuate, and it's the male's energy. And it could be, what's it called? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but in the reversal, it's pretty ruthless, okay? So whatever this person said or did was pretty ruthless. And I feel like with the Two of Pentacles energy coming forth in the upright, it's almost like maybe there's this kind of delay or dilemma where you're just like, I don't really know what the fuck I want to do right now. Like, I'm serious. I've been picking up that for a minute. And with the Queen of Wands in the upright, it's almost like you really, even though you got all this going on, you're still not letting it waver from like what you're wanting to manifest within your reality. So like, let's just say you had a project you were working on or whatever. You're not just going to be like, I'm just going to drop that and forget about it and whatever and just fuck everything because this one situation didn't work. You're going to be like, you know what, that happened, but let me transmute that energy now. Let me put that into something that's going to eventually bring me money or eventually better my life or eventually like do something different. So let's just say you're really, really angry. So instead you just go work out. Okay, instead of punching the wall or doing something redundant and exerting that energy, transmuting it. Okay, it's kind of like a car. If you have it on, you can't have a car just running on all the time without just pressing the gas. You can have a car on and drive it for hours upon hours and hours, as long as you're driving it, as long as you're transmuting that energy, as long as it's consistently flowing and cycling through and transferring to something else. But with a car, if you just keep it running all the fucking time, one day it's not going to turn back on, okay? Or your battery might fucking die, all right? Or like there's so many different things. If you just kept it running like all day, all night, like for like a fucking weekend or like whatever, like that's stagnation, okay? But you didn't do that. You transmuted and you attracted, okay? With the Queen of Wands energy coming forth. So that could be kind of like the dilemma of this person being like happy-go-lucky, then all of a sudden really upset, and then like this person's fucking emotions are crazy right now, okay, as well. And I feel like it really didn't help the situation, too. I'm just feeling that, okay? But let's get into did I get into the incoming text deck? Yes, I did. Let's get into the main tarot. Getting into the main tarot, the first one that you're getting is the Five of Wands. So both of you guys could have had like a pretty good argument, or maybe you guys are at separation with the Five of Wands energy coming forth. Next card that you're receiving is the Knight of Wands coming up in the upright position. Makes me want to laugh because it's almost like after you have this, as I told you, it's like you use this whatever situation that you were going through, instead of just taking it out on other people or whatever, you just transmuted that shit, okay? And you took action and you let the car drive, okay? With the Knight of Wands energy coming forth. It's also Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy pulling in really strongly, especially with double wand frequency, with the Five of Wands and then also the Knight of Wands. Now the next one you're getting is the Hierophant energy coming forth, okay? Pulling in that Cancerian and Taurus vibes. All right, the next one that you're getting is, and I also feel like this is somebody like fighting for the relationship or fighting for the connection as well. Now, the next one you're getting is the Three of Cups energy in the reversal, and there could be some negative gossip like surrounding that as well, okay, with the Three of Cups energy in the reversal. I do feel like you guys are going to be moving or transitioning or moving in with your partner or moving past that as well, even though that was probably a pretty rocky situation or something like that. Underneath the Five of Wands energy, you're getting the Ten of Pentacles. You guys had an argument within your relationship and connection. It could have been over money, okay, with the Ten of Pentacles energy coming forth. And the treasure chest, you see the dog going up to the treasure chest and all the pentacles everywhere. It could have been over money. Now, it doesn't have to be, or it could have been over family, or it could have been over something that you really worked hard for. I don't know why I'm getting that energy with the Ten of Pentacles, because Ten of Pentacles, you have to work really hard to achieve that. Now, underneath the Knight of Wands energy, even if you're selling something, like it takes time, it takes effort, you know, to sell that, to respond to people, to set things up, to get everything just right, to, you know, reset things, to, you know what I mean? People don't see the value in like what you're, anyway, it's fine, but maybe this person didn't see the value of what you had to sacrifice, okay? Or what you had worked hard for or gave up or like there's something dealing with that. But anyway, Knight of Pentacles energy in the upright underneath the Knight of Wands energy really strongly is about maybe this person ends up taking quick action towards you, like right away, like wanting to make things better, but it's going to be like later on in the day. Like it'd probably be like the same day, but it'd probably be like later on in the day where you guys have like a couple hours apart or something like that. Now underneath the Hierophant, you have the Five of Pentacles energy coming up in the reversal. This was probably about finances. I'm going to be very transparent with you. It could have been about finances, all right? But it's in the reversal, so it's almost like maybe you revamped up that, like where you were able to fix it somehow, okay, with the Five of Pentacles energy in the reversal. When there's a will, there's a way, trust me. Trust me on that one, all right? Underneath the Hierophant, you have the Five of Pentacles in the reversal. This person, maybe you left them on the cold, you were like, maybe you told them to get the fuck out, okay? Maybe some of you did, okay? It's a common thing to say. Men and women say it a lot, okay? But with the Five of Pentacles energy in the reversal underneath the Hierophant, it's almost like this person doesn't want to give up on that connection or that relationship and wants to come back. And maybe it's almost like maybe they're trying to offer you something in return, or trying to do something to show you that they are actually really sorry for like how they reacted or what they said or whatever have you, because maybe they downplayed something that actually was a big deal to you. Because underneath the Three of Cups energy, you have the Fool card, all right? That's Aquarius and Aries energy. Whew. So you end up following your intuition, maybe getting back with this person, okay? But it's almost like maybe there's a negative gossip around that, because maybe people are going to be like, listen, you're going to fall, like, you're going to get really hurt. You're not going to, be able to mend this with this person. No matter how much you keep trying with this person, things like that. And it's just your intuition keeps saying, well, I really feel like it's going to work. And the Fool card, most of the time when it's in the upright, it does. Okay. Now underneath the Six of Swords, you have the Lover's card in the upright. So this is about reconciliation, and it's about a divine union, something that's already part of your soul contract. It's not over yet. With the Hierophant and the Lover's card coming forth in the upright, pulling in a lot of Gemini energy too with the Lover's card underneath the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is actually associated with Aquarian energy, just so you know. But anyway, but if you mix Aquarius and Libra, you get Gemini, for some of you guys who are dealing with that situation as well, okay? But with the Lover's card energy underneath, it's also about reconciliation, divine intervention as well, maybe creating a circumstance or something like that to showcase or create a breakthrough. So sometimes arguments take place in order to create breakthroughs within a connection, a relationship, or situation, or disagreements in order for things to change and for order for things to just elevate and be better, okay? Hence presidential debates, right? So, or just debates in general. They're supposed to broaden your perspective on things. They're supposed to show, you're supposed to just not be focused on whether you're supposed to be able to really make not waver, but just be able to really understand the other side's perspective, okay? But I have a Libra and Mars, so I have to kind of do that naturally, even when I'm resistant, because I have a Taurus moon, so I'm resistant to that. I'm a Scorpio rising, so it's very piercing, so I am very resistant and highly sensitive. So it's not the fact that it comes easy for me to just be like, oh yeah, I understand that perspective. No, but I still understand it at the end of the day, where I'm like, you know what, I get it. After arguing with me or debating or just going intense and providing facts, then I'm like, okay. But that's my Libra and Mars, all right? But that's what I'm receiving for this pile, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this pick a card reading. I feel like you guys are going to possibly even move in together or move to a different location or something like that together, okay, with the Six of Swords energy in the upright, and underneath you're getting the Lover's card. But I feel like this is promising, even though it was kind of rocky and things of that nature. I feel like it's promising for pile number 3s, okay? But like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you do want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and for more content like this. Also, I'm going to be live streaming every day at 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time for general collective readings as well as paid tarot. So definitely feel free to check that out if you're interested in instant delivery readings, or if you just want to dive in and tune into the general collective reading that I'm doing. If you do want to book a private reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. And until next time, guys, bye for now.